Let's present Hollywood. The Lux Radio Theater brings you Barbara Stanwyck, Brian Aherne, and Ida Lupino in Wuthering Heights. Ladies and gentlemen, your producer, Mr. Cecil B. DeMille. Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's play is a powerful, gripping tale, written by a girl whose life was as bleak as the somber Yorkshire moors where the story is laid. It's already stirred many millions, as it will tug at your heartstrings tonight. And it's an actual fact that you, our listeners, are producing it, for it was your letters asking for Wuthering Heights that started me in pursuit of it. May I read you one of the many letters requesting Emily Bronte's masterpiece? This letter says, I'm wondering, could you give us Wuthering Heights? If I thought my request could be granted, I should be thrilled to the skies. I think it's one of the greatest love stories that's ever been told, and leaves you with something to think about. Then our fair correspondent adds, with a twinkle in her pen, if Wuthering Heights is staged, I shall use 2 cakes of Lux toilet soap each week instead of 1. It's very gratifying to me that the products behind this theater, Lux toilet soap and Lux Flakes, are of such incomparably high standards that I have no hesitation in asking you to purchase them. And now just a word about how I came to cast tonight's play. The part of Kathy requires great talent in an actress, but above all it demands sincerity. And that alone was enough to make Barbara Stanwyck our choice. I telephoned Barbara at our ranch to ask if she'd like to do Wuthering Heights, and found she was playing nurse in one of the stables where a blessed event had just taken place. Barbara reported that both mother and son were doing nicely, and gave me a confidential tip that the son looked like a sure winner in the Kentucky Derby of 1942. But of more immediate importance was Barbara's eagerness to do Wuthering Heights. Then we discovered that Brian Aherne had tramped over the Yorkshire moors many times, and that one of his secret ambitions was to play the part of Heathcliff. That solved a very knotty problem, for it's a role that demands rare strength and fire. For the part of Isabella, we selected Ida Lupino, one of Hollywood's rising young dramatic actresses, because she, too, has that emotional power which every character in this play seems to require. From the motion picture cast of Wuthering Heights, we have Sarita Woonton, Douglas Scott, and Rex Downing to play Cathy, Hindley, and Heathcliff as children. Now the players are on the stage, and our drama's about to begin. We raise the curtain on Act 1 of Wuthering Heights, starring Barbara Stanwyck as Cathy, Brian Aherne as Heathcliff, and Ida Lupino as Isabella. Desolate and lonely are the rolling moorlands of England, where in the winter night the snowdrifts stand like giant specters in the teeth of screaming gales. About 100 years ago, a stranger lost his way on such a night. Freezing, blinded, and stumbling, he saw at last the fitful lights of an old manor house, aged and crumbling on the hillside. He knocked desperately at the door. It was opened by a doddering old butler who stood staring at him. Then, without a word, he led the stranger into the musty living room, where, in the dim candlelight, a man and 2 women sat without moving. The man was tall and dark-skinned like a gypsy. On his face, the stamp of years of bitter suffering. At his feet, a great dog growled ominously. At last the man turned and spoke.
Who are you? And what do you want?
My name's Lockwood. I've lost my way on the moors.
Down, Wolf, down. Strangers have no business on the moors at this time of the year. And no business here at any time.
But I couldn't find the village. A man could die out there on a night like this. I'm afraid I shall have to presume on your hospitality until morning.
Do as you please.
I beg your pardon.
I don't keep accommodations for visitors. You'll have to sleep with one of the servants.
Heathcliff, you can't. He's our guest.
Then suppose you attend to his comfort.
Ellen, show the gentleman to the guest room, please.
The guest room, mistress?
Yes, there's no other place.
Yes, mistress. This way, sir. the lamp, sir, while I unlock the door.
Of course.
Mind you don't stumble on the carpet. It's about falling to pieces, I'm afraid.
You call this the guest chamber?
It was once.
It's a trifle depressing. May I light a fire?
No fire will burn in that grate, sir. The chimney's been clogged for years.
Must have been a fine old house once. What's it called?
This is Wuthering Heights, sir.
And the tall chap downstairs with the piercing eyes.
That'll be Master Heathcliff, sir.
And the once lovely lady who looks at him with fear.
That's his wife, Mistress Isabella. Well, good night, sir. If you want anything, there's the bell rope. The name is Ellen.
Thank you, Ellen. Good night. Good Lord.
The window, the catch broke in the window.
Stand back, I'll close it. Listen. I heard a voice. Good heavens. A hand. The cold hand grabbed my wrist.
A hand?
Didn't you hear the voice? A woman shouting she's lost on the moor.
What's going on in here?
A voice out there, a woman crying that she's lost.
Then she's come. She's come again at last.
Kathy, wait for me. Wait for me. He's not going out there in that storm.
I'm coming, Kathy!
This is insane. Come back.
Close the window, sir.
But that man out there.
Close the window.
Am I mad? Why did he go out there? What was that voice?
You heard him call her name. It was Kathy.
Kathy? Who's she?
Kathy is a girl who died.
I don't believe in ghosts, if that's what you mean. I don't believe in phantoms sobbing in the night.
You don't believe. Perhaps if I told you her story, you'd change your mind about the dead returning.
Tell me her story.
It all began the time I came to Wuthering Heights as a servant. That was 50 years ago, in 1790. The place was different then, a sweet, well-kept estate. Mr. Earnshaw was master, a fine man who dearly loved his two children, Cathy and Hindley. One day, Mr. Earnshaw returned from Liverpool with a foundling boy he had picked up. A dark, savage-looking gypsy lad with the most dreadful marks of beatings on his back. Mr. Earnshaw called for me the moment.
Give him a good scrubbing, Ellen, and put some of Hindley's clothes on him.
Yes, sir. Come with me, lad.
Don't touch me. Let me alone.
Goodness.
Now, son, Ellen won't hurt you. You're safe here. No one will ever beat you again, and you'll always have plenty to eat.
Papa's home. Papa's
Get out of my way.
Hello, Father.
Well, Hindley. Well, Kathy.
Papa, who's that boy?
Yes.
Who is he, Father?
Children, this little guest will pay us a visit for a time, as long as he wants a home here.
He's dirty. Look at him.
Kathy, don't make me ashamed of you. Hindley, he will sleep in your room.
In my room? I won't let him. He's a dirty gypsy.
That'll do, Hindley. You must learn to share things. Take charge of the lad, Ellen.
And what'll his name be, Mr. Earnshaw?
His name? Oh, I think we'll call him Heathcliff.
Yes, sir. Come, Heathcliff. That dark, brooding boy brought a subtle change to life at Wuthering Heights. The three children seemed to play together well enough, going scamping up over the moors on their ponies and climbing the crags together. But neither Cathy nor Hindley were open and frank anymore. And one day the children fought.
Your father gave me this pony. It's mine. Give me that pony, do you hear? Or I'll tell Father how you boasted that you'd turn us out when he died. That's a lie. I never said it.
Of course he didn't.
He did. He worms his way into everything Father does for us. He'll cheat us out of everything. You never had a father, you gypsy beggar. And you'll never get mine.
Henley, don't hit him. No, don't. Heathcliff, look out. He has a stone.
Oh, there. Fancy that'll teach you.
Henley, he's bleeding.
Serves him right. Gypsy scum.
Heathcliff, are you hurt?
He hit me with that stone.
Please, Heathcliff, don't look like that. Why don't you ever cry when you're hurt, like other people?
Why should I cry? I'll pay him back someday. I don't care how long I wait. I can only pay him back.